Have you noticed that one of the reasons you feel down or you feel low is because you feel like your talent isn't good enough, or you have a skill or talent that you want to put out there, but you're scared. You feel like it's not good enough, or you're not even qualified enough, or you're thinking of trying a skill or talent, but the thought of everything begins to scare you. You feel overwhelmed. You start to feel cringe. Start to overthink about the setup, about the gear, about the lighting, about the device you use, when in reality people just care about your message and how you position it, because people don't really care about what kind of setup you have. Even though with school and all of that, what matters is your message. People need to feel heard. People just need to feel seen and heard through your message and how you position it. And if that's not there, your fancy gear and all those things are not going to do anything. What matters is your message. you know I was once in a situation where I had a freelance business and I didn't put it out because I felt like it wasn't good enough. And for 3 months it had zero sales. Why? Because it had no visibility, and I had to learn that the hard way. If your idea is the best, or one of the best, or you have a very, very good idea, you have an amazing skill, if people don't see it, how are they going to buy? There is no way they can buy from you, or there is no way they can even know about this your glamorous idea that can impact people's lives if they don't even see it for themselves. That's one reason you have to put yourself out there to actually show the value that you give in an authentic way. You know, one of the best ways to do this is to actually have a plan on what to do, when to do it, and actually doing it, because if you don't do it, you stuck over planning and over analyzing everything. That's what gets most people stuck. There are people today that have brilliant ideas, but they don't even put it out because they are scared of how they feel, feeling cringe, over criticizing everything. And sometimes you're your own biggest critic. And that's one trap to actually avoid sometimes. You know, Making it work to your advantage is actually putting that fear aside and actually moving, regardless of how you feel. That's what actually moves the needle. So move today, because movement is better than perfection.